Ivanka Trump clearly harassed on a commercial jetliner. This happened yesterday. The story is that a man was shouting at her and her children. I want to bring in the author of We the People. That would be Juan Williams. It's Friday, so Juan is with us. Juan, how are you?
I'm good. By the way, if I clear my throat and then start to sing like Andre Bocelli, you think I might get invited to sing at the perform at the Trump inaugural?
Your chances are slim and none.
That's what I think. But apparently there are a lot of liberal entertainers, including Bocelli, who don't want to go.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I don't think that's fair. I mean, look, he's the president. Go and entertain.
You're trying to change the subject.
No, I'm
Yes,
all for the subject, but I think that's a really interesting point that she was raising.
Well, I'm more interested in Ivanka Trump being disgracefully harassed on a plane yesterday. If it was the other way round, if it was the family of Mr. Clinton or Barack Obama, and they were harassed in this fashion,
yes,
all hell would break loose.
All hell has broken loose on the right. It's a big story on the right, but I must say...
It's nowhere in the media. Can you find it today?
Oh, I found it in every paper. It's in every newspaper.
In the back page, maybe.
Yeah, it is. It's
Where's
in every
the condemnation?
Oh, I think the condemnation's widespread, but let me just say...
It is not.
I do. I don't. Who do you hear saying this is great? In fact, the people who were thrown off, the harassers, as you call them, were thrown off the plane, JetBlue did,
right,
and they complained that they were only expressing their opinion.
They were expressing their opinion in a loud voice, one of them was,
yes,
directly to Ivanka Trump's children.
No, to Ivanka Trump.
Yes,
her children were with her.
That's according to passengers.
No, the children were with her. The comment was, your father. That's not to the children. Your father is ruining this country. That was the comment.
Oh, that makes all the difference.
Well, you said it was to the children. I'm just making the point. It was to Ivanka Trump.
Harass away.
I do not think it's good. I think it's a terrible thing. But I must say, which side in this fray do you think has a reputation for bully behavior?
Well, I would say that that was disgraceful behavior and it was deplorable. Now, hold on a second, because I've got an update on Joe Biden.
Yes.
Talking about, wait a minute. Creeping elitism amongst Democrats?
Yes, a brutal assessment of the Clinton campaign, saying, you know, there is a creeping bit of elitism that's crept into party thinking, and that Clinton didn't really connect with working class people. He's saying these are the people I grew up with. They're not racist, they're not sexist, but we didn't talk to them. So, you know, he also said about identity politics, we are about that, but at the same time he said you can't eat equality. Well, that's what he said about identity politics.
Juan, where's he been?
Well,
where's he been?
I think he and the Agriculture Secretary both made the case that really you have to get out there and talk to working class white voters, and they were ignored.
Finally, Democrats have realized how annoyed people like me get when we're accused of being racist, sexist, homophobes, Islamophobes, disgraceful, deplorable, and irredeemable.
You're a working class, blue-collar, white American.
Have you ever seen my family, Juan? You ever seen my family?
No, I've seen you.
Well, I'll tell you about my family.
All right.
In my family, there are 3 races. There are 5 nationalities.
Right.
There are 2 religions.
Right.
And Democrats call me a racist, sexist bigot? Are you kidding me?
Well, you're a broadcaster.
And you don't expect that we're going to get a little angry at this?
Well, in fact, I think President Obama has trouble with the Fox News Channel in general.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's you as a broadcaster. That's not your family.
Me as a voter and an American citizen being insulted by a presidential candidate, and Joe Biden's only just realized you did something wrong.
What? Insulted by the claim of elitism? Is that what you're talking about?
He's saying that he's noticed creeping elitism
among Democrats, and the failure by Hillary Clinton to reach out to certain voters.
Where was he during the election?
I don't get how you are blanketing yourself.
Why didn't he see it?
All of a sudden, you, Stuart Varney, are working class, blue-collar, white America?
That's where I come from.
Get out of town.
That's where I come from.
This is a, I
That's
can't believe.
where I come from.
What a
wait.
That's who you claim to represent?
Wait. Just hold on a second.
Yeah, Mr. Big Bucks here on the Business Channel.
Wait a second.
Yeah, guys, Big Bucks.
Wait a second.
Daddy Warbucks. You know what?
Wait a second.
This is too much.
When I was growing up in England,
yes,
I'm a lower middle class kid. My father never owned a car, worked in a warehouse for 50 years. I was always looked down upon by the upper classes, and it made me crazy.
Right.
Made me leave the country, as a matter of fact. I come to America, and all of a sudden, in this election year, I find Democrats looking down on me. Oh, I'm a Trump supporter. I must be a racist, sexist, homophobe, etc., etc., etc. You, the elites, look down on me, and you still don't understand how annoyed it makes us.
No, listen,
You're
talking to a kid whose parents didn't graduate 4th grade. My father trained boxers and wanted me to be a boxer at one point. So, I mean, it's not that I don't have any understanding of what you're talking about and talk about being a racial minority. Being looked down upon, condescended? Okay, all right. So, I mean, when I hear, though, you say that as a family, you come from a family that knows difference and diversity and is not racist, I am totally in sync with what you're saying. When you, though, say that you, as the broadcaster who has beaten up Hillary Clinton, champion Donald Trump as if he is without flaw, I think you are the Grinch that stole Christmas.
No, I editorialized twice against Donald Trump.
Twice? Oh, my God. Stop the presses. Oh,
that was good. That was good. I'd call it deuce at the moment.
A deuce? Is that right?
But I'm looking for game, set, and match very shortly.
Oh, I see. By the way.
Yes?
So is it the case that Drain the Swamp is all done because the zillionaires from Wall Street are okay?
No, you're just trying to change the subject to the last possible
You know,
moment.
the news sometimes encroaches on Stewart's lectures here.
That was quite good, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Merry Christmas, young man.
Merry Christmas,
God bless
sir.
you, young man. You're all right.